Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Me First Mornings. I am your host, Patricia Rivera-Wolfson, and I am an intuitive coach and an energy healer, a wife, and a mom to 3 boys. And my mission is to teach you how to, number 1, calibrate your energy. Number 2, how to integrate easy self-care into doable steps. And number 3, how to embrace your own natural gifts to achieve a life you love. Why? Because that's how you should be achieving a life you love, using the gifts you've been given, because that is their purpose. And so this is what Me First Mornings is all about. Me First Mornings is all about teaching you or helping you and supporting you in finding your own way to get things done that you want to do. Basically, that's the premise. All right, so for anybody who is watching, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jumpstart for Change. Just go ahead and smash that button, become subscribers, ding that bell for notifications, and then you'll always know when I'm live because you'll get that little notification from YouTube. Yay! Also, you can find me on all sorts of social media. Of course, I'm on Facebook at Soul Seekers TV and at Goddess Gatherings Long Island. And of course, at Jumpstart for Change. On Instagram, you can find me at Patricia Rivera-Wolfson and at Soul Seekers TV. And of course, I'm now on TikTok. So go and follow me on TikTok at Calibrate Your Energy. So that's where you can find me on all my social media. For any Americans watching today, I hope you had a beautiful Thanksgiving last night. Hi, hey mom, or yesterday. I hope it was a peaceful and joyful celebration with you and your loved ones. And here we are now on Friday. It's exciting. We're getting to the weekend. We're getting close. I can smell the holidays coming. Hanukkah starting on Sunday, and then, my goodness, Christmas is close. Everything feels like right here. And I am equally exhilarated and also completely unprepared for the holidays. So feel free to drop an emoji if you know what I'm talking about and you can feel me. Let's just have a little sip of coffee. I need it this morning. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be doing card pulls today. So if anybody is joining me and you would like me to pull a card for you and just see what the energy says about your day or about life right now, we just sort of like touch base and see what the cards have to tell you. No specific questions at this point. But I do read cards for people who, if you are interested, and you can reach out to me privately and we can hook something up if you have a specific question that you need answered or you would like some guidance on. Also, if you guys know, well, Me First Mornings, sorry, hold on. If you completely lost my train of thought, okay, I had to turn off my phone, that's why, because it's dinging. All right, so we're doing card pulls. I'm very excited. Let's just jump on into our morning routine, okay? Seeing as I did lose my train of thought of what I was about to say. So we're going to light a candle right now. All right, get the candle started. Oh, there we go. Okay, and now the next part of our ceremony is when I use essential oils. So feel free to grab your own essential oils. Oh, I remember. I was going to tell you about the GPS workbook. That's what I was going to do. Okay, so I've lit the candle and I'm putting on essential oils. So if you've been following me here on Me First Mornings, you know that Me First, I use it as an acronym for channels where we can kind of tweak our energy. And so each letter represents a word, and in my case, what I look at as a channel that we can make adjustments to, right, for our alignment and for our to clear our channel, right? Because we are always communicating with spirit. We are always stepping into, that alignment. And really what that is keeping your channel open so you know what it is you need to do so that you can feel what next steps you need to take. And one of the ways that I help people sort of make that a little bit easier to clear that channel, or to at least find a good sort of foundation for you to make decisions from, is the GPS workbook. So I'm just going to put that up there for anybody who has not downloaded their own GPS workbook. I highly recommend that you do that. You can do it on your own. You don't need me, but I do have private sessions for anybody that wants support in doing the GPS workbook together, which basically will kind of come up with a phrase or a word or some sort of foundational thought process, so that when you're making decisions in your regular day-to-day life, you always bring yourself back to your purpose. The GPS word is sort of like your grounding coordinates. Okay, so go ahead and download that. All right, now that we've put, oh, good morning, Marissa, hi. So now that we've put our essential oils, smell it, smell it, smell it. I love the smell. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to do 3 deep breaths, okay? This is our usual routine every morning, 3 deep breaths. And when you're breathing, I want you to open up this area up here, which you may have heard called the crown chakra, okay? But basically it's just like your pathway to the healing energy of the heavens, okay? I want you to open that up. And I want you to also imagine that your legs are going to be like straws and pulling up that healing, loving energy, that nurturing energy from the earth, right? So that life force energy, that nourishment that Mother Earth gives to us, I want you to pull that up from your legs, and all of that healing, beautiful light from the heavens. I want you to let that come in from the heavens and just mix up in your body. And imagine that all of that healing light and healing energy goes through every single part of your body, permeating your cells and dissipating and just breaking apart any energy that is stuck, stagnant, or dense, anything that does not belong there, anything that's not serving you. And so I want you to imagine that that's happening as you hold your breath. And then when you release your breath, as you exhale, I want you to imagine just blowing out, exhaling anything that doesn't serve you, right? So you get the healing light in there, breaking up all that stuff that doesn't work for you, and then you're blowing it out with your exhale. So we're going to do that 3 times, okay? I like to use my clear quartz spheres and hold them in my hands because I like to feel the amplification of this intention of that breath. You don't have to use clear quartz. You don't have to use any crystals at all, or you can use whatever crystals that you resonate with or that you feel like you could use today. Otherwise, if you don't want to hold anything, you don't have to. Just put your hands on your lap facing down or facing up or in a mudra if you prefer or if you would like. You can try something even. Okay, let's take a deep breath right now. Ready? And hold. And release. Good. Okay, when you're taking these deep breaths, I want you to imagine just expanding your capacity. I want you to imagine your diaphragm is just extending and your lungs just expanding, and even your throat when you move the air and you can feel it going up. I want you to just open up the channel to receive as much of that healing light as possible, and then just send it through your body. Okay, so here's the second breath. And hold. And release. Okay, and we're going to do one last breath. Make it count really deep. Ready? And go. And hold. And release. Okay, thank you for joining me on that. And now we do a little stretching. So we've sort of released that stuck, stagnant, and dense energy on the inside. And now we want to relieve any tension in our muscles, in our body. We want to make sure that we keep things flowing, right? That's the key to calibrating your energy, right? Is to make sure that you have movement, to make sure that things are flowing. And if there's any part of you, even physically, that feels tense or stuck, then the energy's not flowing there. Then the emotions are trapped in those parts of your body, right? That's what's keeping it kind of stiff, is that you have these, thoughts, emotions that are just like stuck in your tissues. So we want to release them. Okay. There we go. Good stretching. Good stretching. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, good. You guys get my pit stains. I hope you enjoyed those. Okay. I'm keeping it real here on Me First Mornings. All right. So now I would really love it if you would just set an intention for your day. So just take a moment and think about what you would like to feel today. What are the coordinates that you want to put in your GPS system today? Where are you going today? How do you want to embody this day? Do you want to have a relaxing day? Do you want to have a productive day? Do you want to have a day where you feel abundant? Do you want to have a day where you feel peace? You get to choose what you want from this day. And I know you're thinking, like, sure, I can choose that I want peace, but then I have 3 children running around the house and fighting and this and that. And yes, that's true. We have all these external things that happen that are constantly interrupting what we want, right? And really, like, not making it easy for us to get whatever that feeling, whatever that emotion is. But I'm here to tell you that when you have those coordinates input into your GPS, right? Once you are aware, I want to achieve peace, then it becomes the reminder through which you take action all day. So let's just say your kids are like losing their minds and they're being real assholes, okay? We love our children, but sometimes they can be assholes, okay? It's just the truth. And so let's say they do something that really upsets you. Well, then the idea is you have to, and this is a practice, and it's not going to happen every time, and it's not going to happen magically when you just fill out my GPS workbook and then go, wow, amazing, now I have this all nailed down. You probably won't. I made it, and I don't have it nailed down, okay? But this is why it's called a practice. It is a reminder. It is a tool, right? So I want you to think whatever's happening in your day, when you think about what your intention is, I want you to bring that intention into your reactions, right? So if your children are driving you crazy and what you want is peace, I want you to think about what is the most peaceful way that I can diffuse this situation? What is the most abundant way that I can address this obstacle or challenge right now? And so whatever that word is, whatever that feeling is that you want to capture, it is your responsibility to bring that into each and every situation. Look, I'm a big believer that we can, make changes in our life and we can co-create our future and all that, and we can have all these grandiose plans. But the devil is in the details, right? It's in the everyday moments. You don't just like, okay, I want to achieve all these things and make all this money or whatever. And yes, I mean, that's beautiful and you can absolutely do that. But the real transformation, the real expansion happens when you are able to remember and integrate what you want into every single obstacle that comes your way. So whatever it is that you want to feel, how much can you bring that into each day? Even if you're having a crappy day, even if you get terrible news, even if you're having a traumatic situation, even if, your kids are driving you crazy or your parents are driving you crazy or whoever in your life is driving you crazy, even if you're being wronged, how can you bring that feeling into your life and react from that lens, react from that perspective? That is truly what Me First is all about. It's about putting what you need first and then making sure that you're taking action from that place so that that is the energy that you are outputting, right? Because whatever you are outputting is going to be the channel you're receiving back, because that's just how it works, right? Okay, so now that we set our intentions, I hope you came up with something. I'm going to say the prayer that I've written, especially for Me First mornings, to begin each and every day. So here we go. Divine Mother, Infinite Father, Creator, Ascended Masters, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and all beings of 100% pure white light, allow me to be a clear and open channel of your light and love without hesitation or ego. May the highest vibration of infinite consciousness connect with my higher self and release any and all things that no longer serve me. I ask that Saint Germain and his infinitely powerful violet flame burn away all the things that no longer serve myself or humanity and keep us back from our divine existence. Help us to embody our intentions for the day and help us raise the collective vibration for the highest and greatest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, and so it is. All right. Yes, Marissa, truth. I know exactly. You know what I'm talking about, girl. You know it. All right. So, yes, here we go. We're going to start pulling cards. So I'm going to go straight to the card pulls. I already got a secret request from my friend Deb. It's not a secret. It's just that she's watching on another channel. So, Deb, the first card I'm going to pull is for you. Mom and Marissa, if you guys would like cards, just confirm that you would like that. Or, I mean, I'll just go ahead and pull one for you. Okay. You know, I used to change the decks last season for Fun Friday, and I keep forgetting to do that. Sorry, I'm just being vain a little bit here. I'm fixing my hair. It's not vain, it's human. That's all I'm saying. All right. Okay, Marissa, yes. I will pull a card for you. I'm going to shuffle right now. So Deb will be first, Marissa will be second. And Mom, if you're watching and you want a card, you will be third. I think you do, because you usually do. And why not? Okay. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving if they're watching. Spent some quality time with the family. And for my Canadians, I hope you had a nice Thursday. For my Canadians, like, you know, look, this is for my Canadians. If you know, you know. All right. I bought that at Canada's Wonderland, but it does not represent Canada's Wonderland. Dad, is that you asking for me to take a card for you? Really? You want a card, or is Mom texting on your behalf? I just want to know. All right. I'm shuffling really well, okay? So just be patient with me. I like to shuffle the cards really well, especially at the beginning, because, you know, I want to make sure that they're shuffled. Whew, it feels a little warm in here today, I gotta tell you. I feel like I should have music or something. I don't know. Do you guys think I should have music? But probably Facebook wouldn't allow it. Or YouTube. I would probably, you know, I'd have to be my own music. Ooh, I could do my own music. Not like my mind. Well, I could do my music, but maybe Eggs with Manus will write a song for me. No, it is Dad. Oh, wow. Okay, Dad, I'll pull a card for you. All right. Here we go. Okay, so this one is for Deb. Oh, a card literally just popped out of the deck, Deb, so this is your card. Okay. So, Deb, your card is number 51. Okay. And it's Moonlight. And look at this. Look at this. There we go. Oh, I actually figured out how you could see it. I think this is the first time I actually nailed how to get this card completely visible on the reverse mornings. Okay. Tuning in to Moonlight. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that a lot is happening. A lot of processing is happening at night, and also with the moonlight, the moon cycles, right? And so you go through these phases. And right now you are, well, we all know, and I know obviously that you're in a phase of transformation. We're all in a phase of transformation, but we are all at different stages of that transformation. And you are in the process of shedding old patterns and old beliefs and old limitations. Of course, we know that. But what I really like is, you see, she's got like dragonfly wings, and the dragonfly symbol really is one of rebirth. And I really think that this completely applies to you, right? And it's interesting that it's 51. So it is like this year, like your first year. I think it's very much applicable right now to where you are and what stage you are in your life. And the thing about the moonlight is that sometimes it can feel really lonely. Nighttime can feel lonely. You can feel kind of disconnected and lonely, and sort of like there's also something vast about the night, right? Where it's like you feel lonely, and you can't see daytime coming, right? Especially when you're at night. So you can't really see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're in this darkness. And I mean, I know you are through the majority of your darkness, but there is still the remnants of this phase, of this transformation. And so really now is the time where you get to step in fully into who you want to be in this next stage of your life. And the reason the moonlight is so significant too is because at night, when it is quiet, is when you get to go in and really think about things. You don't have to do this at night. And I know you do this at all times of day and night, because that's just the kind of person you are. But it really is about quiet reflection and going within and deciding, how do you want to show up? How do you want to shine your light? What do you want in your life? Because you deserve it and are absolutely available and worthy to have the things that you want. It's not just a pipe dream, regardless of whether or not that's what we've been told all our lives, is that, happiness, like you can't have it all. Money doesn't grow on trees, happiness is for, the lucky. I don't know, like all the stupid phrases that we hear growing up. Those are all just limiting beliefs. Those are all just perspectives from people who have their own experiences and have, learned these things or told themselves these things in order to survive or to get through or to support themselves. Because so many times those, sort of like sayings that feel heavy, they were survival mechanisms. It's like, okay, you can't have it all, right? So it's a way to help you focus on what you want. But that's not true. It's not that you can't have it all. It's that you have to kind of work how to have what you want. And this time of quiet introspection is the time for you to figure out, okay, what exactly do you want and how exactly do you want it? And what can you do right now in order to get it? Each and every moment you have, evolution, you have new tools and new strategies. So what can you do to move forward in the way that you want without anyone else's input? Because at night you are on your own within yourself, right? So when you are in charge of your life, how are you leading it? Right? Because you are in charge and you get to choose. Okay. Next. All right, Marissa, you're next. Dad, you'll be after that. Good morning, Rose. Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. All right, Dad. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. It's really funny. I need to I need to have some people that I don't know. I love all you people that I do know, but I need to have some people that I don't know because, reading from my parents is interesting because I know kind of what's going on with them. But I will tell you, and they could probably tell you, the cards don't lie. Regardless of whether or not I know things, about the people I love, the cards are always bang on, man. They are always bang on. All right, Marissa, you're next. Doing a little shuffle. Okay. I love this. Okay. Number 42, wide open. All right. So what I get from this card, wide open, is that you are, the possibilities are endless. You know this card, right? This card is amazing. Okay. Let's see if I got it. Yay. I got it. I got right point, 42. Okay. And so you see how she is taking in like the energy of the universe, and she's standing on this rock claiming the energy. And this is what I feel right now. I feel like you have been sort of collecting the tools and the strategies, and you've really been putting the pieces together or collecting the puzzle pieces of who you're going to be in your highest incarnation. That's what's coming to me, right? Like in, that evolved version of you. I don't know if your kid, I don't think your kids play video games. My kids play video games. And so, especially on something like Roblox, right? Where you have a character and it comes like in its original form, but then you can get like the evolved version, right? So you play the game and then you can kind of gain points or you gain tools or, you do certain challenges and then the character evolves. So when I look at this, I look at that you are on your way to your highest evolution, right? And it is wide open for you. You are really seeing the possibilities. You are really feeling the miracles. And this is so appropriate. But you have this vastness of power and love and light at your fingertips. What I'm seeing is I'm seeing almost this, like you can collect it, you can bring it in, and you can spread it, right? It's this beautiful exchange of energy, and the possibilities I just see as endless. Like you're in the midst of, like right in the middle of seeing all the possibilities, and the vision that I'm getting in my head, and I'm kind of getting stuck in my words because I don't know if you've seen the Endgame, Avengers Endgame, but there's the character Doctor Strange, and I think I've talked to you about this character before, because I think it's really applicable, and the character with Doctor Strange in Avengers is that he is able to see all the potential timelines and all the multiverses, and he can sit there and calculate everything. Oh, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so when I see this card, I see you. I see you, that you have this like vastness of vision where you can, see all of the possibilities, and yet you're not seeing. I mean, you can obviously see the possibilities that you aren't happy with, but you also see all the possibilities, all the things that are possible in a good way, in a powerful way. And you are starting to find those channels and those outlets for you to really make those things happen. So that's what I feel for you. I feel really strongly that things are opening up for you, and all that work that you've been doing and all of that heaviness that you have been transmuting, that you are stepping into the field of possibilities right now. And it's like that miracle field that, it's what I'm hearing. So, but that field of possibilities, that of infinite possibilities, of where absolutely anything is possible, and you are starting to tap into it. So I feel that's a really good card. I love it so much for you. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Dad, you're next. Let's see here. Did I have anybody else? Mom, Rose, I'm not sure if you guys wanted me to pull a card for either of you. I think since Dad wants a card, Mom is going to just be happy that I read Dad's card. Anybody who watches this show, you sort of get to know my parents. Oh, you are so welcome. I love you so much. Marissa is one of my bestiest besties on the planet. Bestiest besties. I just made that up. I don't know. I kind of like it. Bestiest besties. What is wrong with me today? Anyway, it's a day. It's a day. Oh, Rose, I'm happy to pull one for you. All right, you're first, since I'm like shuffling with you in mind. Oh, I think the cards are done being shuffled. Oh, interesting. Okay, Dad. Here we go. Look at this. Number 20. Flying. All right, flying, and there's a unicorn. I don't know. Maybe this is connected to winter somehow. My niece, my niece really loves unicorns. All right, let me take a look at this card. Okay, so here's what I'm feeling. I'm going to pretend you're not my dad, and I'm going to pretend that I don't know the things that I know about you, because this doesn't necessarily connect with the things that I know. So I guess that's part of sort of what I'm feeling and how I do this, right? So what I'm feeling here is that you have been feeling really kind of down, and really a lot of pressure, and you've been feeling stuck and stagnant, which makes sense, right? We had the whole pandemic, and I know a lot of things changed for you during that time. And so I think that there was this heaviness that followed you through this experience, because you were forced to change how you were doing things. You were forced to accept, certain things in your life that, you may not have been ready for otherwise, if it hadn't been sort of pushed along by, the circumstances of the pandemic and such. But what I'm feeling right now, and especially because I know that you have been, that you recently, like in regards to your health, that you were maybe a little bit concerned. But what I really feel is that you're about to feel that sense of freedom. You're about to feel that sense of freedom because something is going to connect for you. And I'm not quite sure what it is or where it's coming from, but I want you to leave yourself open to the possibilities, because there is something, you are like right there where things are going to come together for you in a way where you don't have to try so hard, where you don't have to fight so hard, where you don't have to, get your brain around it. But something is going to sort of come your way, and it's going to feel really, it's going to feel easy. That's the word that's coming up for me, that something's kind of coming your way, and it's going to make things feel a lot easier than they've been up to now. There's like a solution coming that you're not even seeing. You're not even looking at it as a possibility, but it's going to show up for you in a way that's going to help everything go smoother right now. And it's going to alleviate some of that pressure and anxiety that you might be feeling about the uncertainty of the future, about how things are going. And so I see the flying card as a really, really great card. And I just want to go into here for 1 second. Okay, so the card itself, when I look at the booklet, because sometimes I like to look, and especially, because I feel, personally involved with you, it says you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. And so that is one of the things that I think is really going to be helpful for you is to rise above and not be so um, concerned with what you see right in front of you, but like really raise your perspective and look at the greater picture and look at how easy things can be. And that's going to bring you a little closer to getting to that place where you feel taken care of and where you feel trust in how the universe is unfolding things for your highest and greatest good. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Oh, it's already 10:30. Okay, Rose, you are last on the list. If anybody else would like a card pulled from me, please read privately, or I do Fun Fridays every Friday at 10 a.m. I do Me First Mornings, of course, every day from Monday through Friday, but Fridays are my Fun Fridays, and I just like to pull cards for people because they're fun. Okay, Rose, I'm working on yours right now. Okay. All right, Rose, I love this card so much. It's number 21. Okay, number 21. Oh, I had it. Oh, Field of Dreams. I got it. Yay. Okay, I figured out my little spot for the cards. All right, number 21, Field of Dreams. My goodness, all the cards today have been so positive and so encouraging. So the Field of Dreams is the field of possibilities, exactly what I was talking to Marissa about. And so I don't know exactly what's going on in your life, but here is, I feel like you are entering into um, a place in your life where I think you've been through some struggles and things have been really tough. And I think that that's true for everybody. So that's easy for me to say. But regardless of whatever personal challenges that you have been through, things are evolving right now for you in a way that maybe have not evolved before. I mean, things are evolving for all of us and everything is getting better. And once again, you have the Field of Dreams. And so there may be stuff that there may be something that's kind of still left, something that you want to focus on or something that you want to work on. Or I don't know if it's a project, but something's there for you that you have been wanting to do that maybe's been on the back burner, or maybe it's something new. I can't quite place it, but this is the time for you to start going into that field of dreams and field of possibilities, right? This is that time for you to really take advantage of the energy that's happening right now. Like astrologically, right now, so many things are coming together. The astronomy, the earth right now is evolving in such a way. The sun is shining, brighter than ever. And really, like if you start looking into how things are shifting in our atmosphere and how things are shifting with the planets and how things are shifting with our earth, all of it is a part of this transformation, of the transformation of our planet. And of course, it's going to affect us too, because we are all shifting with the planet. We are all a part of the planet. We all have the energy of the stars within us. So anything that's happening above us is also happening within us. And maybe you may or may not realize that that's what's going on. But if there's anything that you have sort of in your field of possibilities or in your field of dreams, if there's something you're like, I really wish that we could do this, or there's one project or one thing that you really wanted to focus on and you just haven't had the opportunity to do, now is the time. Now is when all of the possibilities are opening for you and you're going to being able to access things that you've never been able to access before. And, I don't know if that's in terms of people or places or whatever, but there's an energetic access that you have not had before because we are energetically in a different place, right? So it's literally like a radio station with different channels where it's like, okay, there was no radio station at 99.5, but all of a sudden now there's a station there that you can listen to that you can get more information from. And so that's a little bit about what's going on with the field of possibilities and the field of dreams, is that you can tune into a new channel you haven't had access to before, and it's going to give you the clarity and the confidence to move forward with something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I hope that that makes sense to you. I hope that that resonates with you. Um, if you have any more questions, of course, Rose, you can always reach out to me privately. I'm happy to clarify, or if you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out and ask me. And that's it for me today. Oh, bon dia, Clara. I love you. Hi, thank you for coming. But I'm done for the cards today. We are at 10:35, so my morning is over. But I would like to wish you a beautiful, happy, healthy weekend. I will be back on Monday. I'm here every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. EST. Find me on YouTube and make sure you subscribe to the Jumpstart for Change channel on YouTube and ding that notification bell so that you know when I'm on here. But just in case, I am always here at 10 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.